Good morning. Today we are going to solve a problem on bolted connections. So we have problem two plates 16 millimeter are joined using single M20 millimeter diameter bolt of grade 4.6 in lap joint, then in single cover butt joint, then double cover butt joint. Cover plates are 10 millimeter each. Uh, so we have two plates 16 millimeter and we have bolt grade 4.6. So now how to decide value of Fy and Fu for these different grades of steel. This is most important. So whatever first value, so we have first value as 4. So my this value 4, this is 1/100th of value of ultimate stress. That means I can say 1 upon 100 and the into fu, that is equal to 4, and that will gives me value of fu. So now we will see it how we will get it. So here I can write, so we have 1 upon 100 into fu, that is equal to first digit, or we have digit before decimal, and from this we will get value of fu is equal to 400 mpa. Then 1/10 of fy, that is equal to multiplication of these two values, and from which we will get fy equal to 240 mpa. Now if you have grade as 10.9, then we have 100 of fu is equal to 10, sorry, and then from this we will get fu is equal to 1000 mpa, and 1/10 of fy is equal to 10 into 9, and we will get fy is equal to 900 mpa. So likewise, we are going to get this value of Fu and Fy for different class of the grade. So now if we have 8.8, so I can directly write it. Fu we have first value which is 800, and Fy we have multiplication of the 2 multiply by 10, which will be 640. So likewise we can calculate value of the Fy and Fu. Now you can see for lap joint, we have one plate over the other, and we have this as lap joint, and we have seen criteria for this, that is 4 into size of the lap length, we have 40 millimeter minimum, we have this one. Now we can have this joint using single M20 bolt, and then we have to find out strength of the, determine strength of the bolt. Now we will go, we know formula. So we have this formula, we have bolts in single shear. Then we are going to get this bolt in single shear or bearing, and then we have bolts value in shear. Now if you remember, we have formula FUB upon root 3 gamma MB into A and B, which is VDSB. And from this, if we will substitute these values, then we are going to get this value. Now we have taken this A and B, that is we are assuming that failure in threads, assuming failure in threads, and this failure we have single shear. And then if we will see this, A and B we have taken 0.78 into pi by 4 into 20 square. What is our formula? If I will write VDSB, we have FUB upon root 3 gamma MB into NNANB plus NSASB. Now this is 0 because we have single failure and value of NN is 1. And therefore we are going to get this VDSB equal to 400 upon root 3 into 1.25 into 245.04. So we have strength of bolt, we have 45.27 kilonewton. So this is first one. Now we will go second, bolt value in bearing. So we have this formula, VDPB is equal to 2.5 kb dt FUB upon gamma MB. Now kb is smaller of this. We know we have 4 terms, E upon 3 D naught, P upon 3 D naught minus 0.25, FU B upon FU and 1, and we have to take lesser of the 4. So E end distance, and that is 1.5 into diameter of hole. So this is 1.5 DH, and DH equal to D plus 2, because we have 12 to 14 to 22 plus 2, and that is 22 millimeters. So we will get end distance 33 millimeter. So we will assume it as 35 millimeters. Then pitch 2.5D minimum pitch we have, and this minimum pitch is 2.5 into diameter of bolt. Here diameter of hole and here diameter of bolt. And then we will assume pitch as 60 millimeters. Then we have first criteria gives 0.53. Then second criteria gives 0.66, third 0.98, fourth 1. So KB we have 0.53. And then we will put values. Now T we know in the direction of stress we have to consider. We have these two plates and these are 16 millimeters. So my value of T is 16 millimeter. So you can see this. So into 16 and we will get 135.92 kilonewton. Minimum of the two is considered as bolt strength, and we have bolt value 45.27 kilonewton when we have lap joint and we have a single bolt line. Then we have single cover butt joint. So we have bolt value in shear. Now we are in this fashion. So now we will have VDSB. Now again we have single shear only. Now how we will decide this actually? So when your bolt will fail in this case, so we are going to get failure of the bolt only at one plane here, and therefore it is single shear failure. This part of the bolt will be with this plate and this part of the bolt will be with this plate, and therefore it will fail at one plane only, so single shear failure. Then we are in the same fashion. So if we will substitute these values, then we will have same 45.27 kilonewton. Now if we will go to bearing, so now here we have same end distance, we have same pitch. Here we have considered P as 60 millimeters actually. So this is not 50. We have this value that is of P, and this value we have 60 millimeters. We are assuming this is criteria minimum and you have to provide more than this. And then we have these values, and from this I will get value in bearing, and that value we are going to get as 84.8 kilonewton. Now you can see this. Here we have 10 minimum. So minimum we have to consider, and minimum we have 10 millimeter in this case. Now how we will get this? Now try to understand this. So if I will consider this butt joint, so we have a plate, and below this plate we have two plates. So when you will apply force to this, so this plate go on this side, so this plate will go on this side. And in the direction of stress, on one side we have this 10 millimeter, and on another side we have this as 16 millimeter. We have to take minimum of the two, and therefore our value that is being 10 millimeter, and value we will get 84.8 kilonewton. Then also minimum we have again 45.27 kilonewton only. Now this is most important one. Here you can see we have butting plates on both sides. So we are on this side also, we have one plate, and we are on this side. Now in this case you can see, if you will see the failure of the bolt, then you can see you have this portion will go with this plate, then we have this portion will go with this plate, and we have this portion will go with this plate. Means my bolt will fail at this plane, and my bolt will fail at this plane. So here we can see it very clearly. This is one plane where we have failure, and this is another plane where we have failure. So this bolt will be divided into three parts, but we have failure at two planes only. This is one, two, and three parts, and we have this as failure plane 1 and this as failure plane 2. So we have double shear. So now when you will apply stress to this, so now if this plate will go on this side, then I have these two plates will go on this side. So this will try to go here if I will apply force. So these two will be on this side. This plate will not affect for this. And therefore I have 10 millimeter on this side plus 10 millimeter. If you will see IS code, they are saying summation of this. Summation of the plate in the direction of the stress. So we have here 20 and here we have 16, and therefore we have to take in bearing value of T as 16 mm, not 20 mm. And now here we have double shear. So now you can see this. So we have NN A and B plus NS. Now here we have NS ASB. That is shank, and this is thread. And this A and B we know 0.78 into ASB. And then you substitute the values. So we have ASB, A and B, and then if we will substitute this, then we are going to get this value 103.31 kilonewtons. This value you are going to get, that is, if you will see in single shear it is around 45, so it will go double, more than double of your single shear value, that is 103.31 kilonewton. Now if we will go to double shear bolt value in bearing, then we have first these values are same. So again we have this, that is a pitch we have 60 millimeter. So you can take 50 also. Then why I have more than this one? Because we have this as 0.53, and if you will take it less, then it may come lesser one. So try to provide pitch that is greater than your minimum requirement. Then 0.98 kb we will get 0.53, and VDPB if you will see we have 84.8 kilonewtons. We have value of VDPB, and then we have minimum of the two. So we have first value that is 103, and second value we have 84.8 kilonewton, and minimum of the two we have, that is bolt value 84.8 kilonewton. So this is about your problems which are related with your bolted problem, which are related with your bolted connection. So today we will stop here only. So thank you.